Hey guys, so I'm sure you already saw, if you participate in Invisible Cities, I'm sure you already saw the announcement video indicating what books we're going to be reading in the month of July. I was supposed to post this video this morning at 4 a.m., aka I was supposed to post it yesterday and have like scheduled, but I don't know what happened. Sorry, that was a weird noise. I completely forgot, but it actually worked out for the best because I read too many books in the month, or I didn't read too many books. I purchased too many books in the month of April. So I was going through my shelves trying to find stuff, and I actually found a book that would fit, I think, for Israel. So I'm kind of excited. Oh, AKA one of the countries is Israel. It's Israel. I forget, Israel, Ethiopia, and I think Panama. Yes, Israel, Panama, and Ethiopia are the three countries that we're going to be exploring in the month of July. It's kind of awkward because Israel right now is, right now, they're always, the country of Israel is always, not being kind to the people it occupies. But with regards to COVID vaccines, they are kind of like refusing to give Palestinians vaccinations, even though as an occupier, it is your job to provide like things like that to the people that you are occupying. I am not speaking properly, but anyways, basically, it makes me like, that whole situation makes me just like deeply uncomfortable in general. So I feel a little bit awkward about that, just because they're like kind of in the news a little bit like right now. I feel like actually for like all the places that we've picked, something has happened where the country, like I think, I don't know if I think it's, I can't remember, but there's been, I guess there's issues all the time. And so like, what am I supposed to do? The point is to learn about the culture and the society. Obviously governments are not, going to be, am I losing my train right now? A little bit. Basically, the point is that it's not the people that belong to a country's fault if their government are acting inappropriately. I would hate it if someone blamed me for the actions of the U.S. government. So anyways, point is that let's learn about some peoples, aka my computer just froze, which is really great because a lot of the books that I want to read are on here because I don't have a lot of books. Let's start with the books. I have two books. One of them is going to be a non-shocker probably. That is The Shadow King by Maza Mengiste, I think probably. This is not translated. I've got this nice indispensable version of this book, and this is, I believe, about these women warriors is not the right word. Are they called warriors? People that fight in battles? It has to do with World War II, and maybe not specifically World War II, but with Mussolini kind of going after these people. Gosh, you guys know what this book is about. It has been very, very popular and famous. When did this come out, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? Very recently, I think 2019, maybe. Yep, 2019. Go. So yeah, I've wanted to read this book since I got it, and I haven't because I'm bad. So I would like to read this. It is not translated, but I think it's going to be kind of hard to find books, to be honest, from all three of these. I think Israel will probably be the easiest country to find books from that are translated, at least based on my like very cursory, teeny tiny little search. And so then the book today that I found is actually, it's an ARC. I don't even know if this is considered an ARC. It's an uncorrected proof, maybe, that I want, uncorrected manuscript. Please do not quote for publication without checking against the finished book. So this, I won in a Goodreads giveaway. I used to sign up for Goodreads giveaways, but then I stopped because like, who can be bothered? Just because something's free doesn't mean you have to take it, people. I know, it's a surprise. And I actually hate proofs. I hate ARCs. I hate all of them, but I'm not gonna like get rid of an ARC that I have. Like I'm gonna at least, I was like, oh, maybe I can get rid of this, but it actually sounds really interesting. It's the assassination of Yitzhak Rabin and the remaking of Israel. So I'm actually really interested in this, just based on like me, like reading the very like intro intro part kind of this book. It is also not translated. So that brings me to my list of things that I would like to read that are, I think, mostly translated. There's 2 books by Israeli authors. I feel confident that they're Israeli, but I was out of it, I guess, yesterday. So the first one that I'd like to read is called Dolly City, and it's by Orly Castell Bloom. And it has words like newborn baby in a black plastic bag. Where else? Surgical passion, rare diseases, destructive invasive love, you know, scalpel wielding, cutting and sewing, provocative and original writers, you know, gruesome, irreverent, and hilarious. So these all sound like words that I am interested in. Plus, the publisher is Dalkey Archive Press, and I bought a bunch. I bought 2 or 3 of their books for Romania for this month that is starting today, May. So I don't know if I added it to my cart yet, but I am going to buy that one for sure. And the other one that I'm really interested in is A Horse Walks Into a Bar. Also, Dolly City is translated. Let me see. Dahlia Bilu. I apologize. It's because I'm looking at bookshop.org, and so it was I had to look for it. Anyways, and the other one is A Horse Walks Into a Bar by David Grossman, translated by Jessica Cohen. This was on the Man Booker International, I think that's what it was, the International Booker Prize, I guess. Did they change? I guess because it used to be the Man Booker and now is it the Booker? I don't know enough about prizes, or like I don't pay attention enough to prizes, but this was on the list and I do want to read it. Agnes gave it 4 stars. Michael gave it 2 stars. Ooh, which makes me even more interested to read it. I don't know if I like, it's kind of hard because I feel like, you know, I know these people, but I don't like sit down and like really analyze our tastes. And I kind of feel like I assume that I have similar taste to both of them based on things that we've read, but one of them gave it 4 and one of them gave it 2. So like I for sure need to read it so I can see what I'm thinking. And then I have, the Panama one was like really hard. I'm pretty sure this is, so it's Contemporary Short Stories from Central America, edited by Enrique Jaramillo Levy. I don't know. And so it has short fiction from different countries, including Panama. So I am interested in that. I also have, which reminds me that I have a collection that I just received from something else that how is this video so long? Oh God, this is what happens when I am nervous. Anyways, I just broke a little bit inside my brain that I got for this coming month that we're doing Madagascar, and I ordered a book and it like hasn't arrived, but there is a short story in this collection from an author from Madagascar, so I'm really, really pumped. And I think that's kind of fun to like get these you know, collections or series that have different authors from different countries. My only like qualm or like complaint that I have with the one that I'm going to be reading this month is that it doesn't like when you go to the next page of the next short story, it doesn't say what country they're from. It just says from what language. It's because it has the author, the title, the author, and the translator and the language it was translated from, which is great. But I would also love it if it like said like where they were from, just so I could kind of like have an idea, and as opposed to having to like go to the back of the book, which I know is super lazy of me. Just whatever. And then another one that I have opened here, I don't know about this actually. Let's just end it there because I feel like this video is long enough. If you have any suggestions, please let me know, especially if things that are translated, I don't know. I just feel like it's hard to find for these countries, which is kind of fun because it's like you have to go on a little treasure hunt, but I did not go on a treasure hunt before filming. I mean, I went on a treasure search before I started this video, before I filmed this video, not a treasure hunt. So I just hit the surface, you know? So yeah, let me know if you are participating and if you've read books from any of these people or countries or whatever. I feel like a lot of people have probably read The Shadow King already. So if you have, let me know what you think of it. I'm really excited to read it. That is for sure going on my list. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.